Greetings and welcome back once again to Gettysburg. So, without further ado, let's see, have more Federals shown up? That's the question, but while we watch the replay, I just saw Federal infantry. Interesting. That could only be oof, that hurt. I've taken Seminary Ridge, and there's more Federal infantry. Is he gonna look to defend? Looks like he's defending the town. So they've lost 10% of their men. Bit unfortunate, but not at all surprising. We see Federal infantry and guns arriving there. And then we see Federal infantry down by the peach orchard. So I might actually have to hold off on pushing for a while until I can get roads up. But we shall see. So yeah, I've claimed Seminary Ridge. What can I see from there? Plenty. That chunk of Seminary Ridge is actually usable. And then this chunk of the Seminary Ridge is also very usable. So alright, yeah, he's detaching cavalry. He's doing what I would expect him to do. One undisrupted out of 2 checked, no one recovered fatigue. So these boys, the 14th Tennessee, are actually going to pull off the ridge before anything else. So let us do... Let's start with my usual... let's do roads and... they will go. Iverson is in the lead, as usual. Followed by the rest of roads. And with that, the rest of roads, he is maybe another hour away. So we got a while yet, but I'm still closer to having him on the field than early. So he should be maybe 40 minutes to an hour away from the field. The 35th Virginian Cavalry Battalion will zoom off at maximum speed down the Harrisburg Road. And then the 17th Virginia Cavalry will head this way towards Opossum Creek, and then from Opossum Creek towards back towards the Harrisburg Road. It's just basically me spreading out to ensure I can keep an eye on as much ground as possible without having a surprise case of Federal cavalry showing up. Which is not what I desire. And then General Smith with his Virginians is just... he's marching parallel to the rest of the division just so he can get into a general position quicker. And then General Ewell... where are you, General Ewell? There. You will just stay with the rest of... you'll stay with Rhodes for now. And the 11th Mississippi of Davis's Mississippian Brigade will come up. Shoot them up as we look to shoot them off what remains of the ridge. Alright, Pettigrew. What can they... there's a bit of a blind spot here. They get a shot there. And with that, Pettigrew is now not necessarily in. He's certainly in a better position than he was. Bunched up around the railroad cut. But he's a little exposed because he's got an open flank. But I shall fix that quickly enough. We bring up the Crenshaw Battery. And we bring up the Letcher, Virginia Battery. All of Pegram's artillery battalion is essentially going to move forward and take up position on Seminary Ridge to assist any moves forward. McIntosh's battalion of guns, which is 3rd Corps Artillery Reserve, I'm going to have it stay with Hill for the moment. And then Perrin and his South Carolinians will advance to there. Who sees you? They do. So Lane and his North Carolinians. We will also move forward the troops of Pogue's artillery battalion for the sake of taking up position. And then Pender will move up as well. So for the moment, he's just milling around here. Lane will come this way and go that way. And basically we'll set up there. And then Pender's supply wagon. Archer, you are in a decent spot, but not brilliant. I will actually advance them one step further. Open fire. I am definitely mauling his cavalry a little bit. And cavalry is horrifically expensive, as you can see. Now, the question is... Lee is the next thing to, well, happen beyond Garnett's battalion up in the cash town, up on the road to Fayetteville, on being able to move forward. The fact that it's 10 AM and I'm already approaching Gettysburg is quite impressive. Historically, the Federal line doesn't collapse until early afternoon. So I've got several good... Speaking of... change to smoky by 3 PM. Makes sense. Let's think. Parameter data. Dusk is at 7. And then we have about an hour of twilight. So dark will be about 8 o'clock. So if dusk is at 7, that does give us a good 9 hours to push the Federals off Cemetery Hill. Even if I don't take, say, Culp's Hill, if I can take Cemetery Hill, that would certainly be useful. But yeah, if I take Cemetery Hill and say Ziegler's Grove, if I just take even this chunk of the line, it's going to be quite useful for me. But we shall see. And again, we got 7 hours to do it. So we'll just see what happens over the next 7 hours. You will go there, actually, and stay there. For good reason. those New Yorkers are sort of trapped there. But for now, it looks like the Federal position is fairly secure. So let us push forward as we look to try and take advantage of the positioning that I have. I've managed to take McPherson Ridge pretty early, so we will look to keep it going and see what we can do. For now, however, I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. But for now, I will see you all soon. Bye bye for now.